Hi, this is Mike. We're going to do a video recap of our recent trip to Mexico. We took the end of April, 1st of May with some friends, and we went to Dreams Resort in Tulum, Mexico. To start this trip, we flew out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and we flew into Cancun, Mexico. We took an hour and a half bus ride down to the Dreams Resort in Tulum, which is right down the coast. The bus ride was non-eventful along with the plane trip. We arrived at Tulum here in the front parking lot area. Here is the lobby that you walk through and you check in at. And they're very good at checking you in. They have a nice bar here, and of course they provide you with plenty of liquid refreshment as soon as you hit the door. This is going out to the back portico on the front lobby, which faces all the way down to the pool and the ocean. And the pool's right next to the ocean. There's fountains, and the hotel itself is on either side of this walkway. Very nice, very lush and well lit, and just an overall very picturesque and nice experience. After they got you checked in, they hauled you via cart to your room or to the area where they were kind of held you until your room was ready. We were there early, and had the higher end package at the resort, and were able to use some of the amenities that weren't available to everybody. Higher end alcohol, food, and this kind of little club bar area that was exclusive to those that paid more for it. Our room was oceanfront and looked right out on the ocean. I had a sitting room, nice bed, bathroom, shower, sink, everything, very spacious. There was nothing wrong with the room. Room was quiet, and again, nothing wrong with the room. We were on the third floor. You can see the back of the building here. We were in the middle, and we're going to zoom in here and you'll see it. Had some furniture out there. It was nice to sit there. There was always a breeze, and always a good view of the ocean and the rest of the resort. Next, I'm going to take you on a tour of the grounds here. Here's the fountains at night, very well lit, very nice. Have frescoes on the walls. The grounds are very well manicured, lots of flowers, trees are trimmed. It's very nice all the way around. They have several wedding venues here. I'm going to show you two of them, and there are many more. There was 2 or 3 weddings a day that we could see. Here's one of them going on in the back by the ocean. They have a place for children. They also have a spa. We did not use the spa, but very nice looking. They have a conference area. We did go in there. Nice conference rooms, cool, very well lit. Tennis courts here. We used the tennis courts in the morning, and they have a tennis pro that will play with you in the morning for about an hour or more. You can take lessons if you want. Here's the outside exercise area. It's covered. Very nice. Right behind that wall there is the inside exercise area. Very nice. Have a church on site. Have services on Sunday if you're so inclined. The beach area is wonderful. Right behind the beach area are the pools, and the beach area itself is very clean and well kept. There's seaweed that when we were there, they came in the morning and they removed the seaweed every day. They had a crew of people with a tractor and such, and picked up the seaweed and moved it elsewhere so you didn't have to deal with it. They also have water activities off the beach, and they have special areas you can sit, tiki huts and just to enjoy the great view of the ocean that they have here. The pools are wonderful. There's bars by each pool. They have two big ones. Um, Swim up bar. They have activities every day at the pool for those that want to participate. Very Pool's very well kept and very nice. Here's the pools at night. Absolutely gorgeous. The resort has lots of places to meet and be with people outside and inside. Um, Very comfortable areas. Nice scenery. This is a Mexican restaurant here. We all had dinner here together. Had a pretty big venue. This is the buffet room behind here. This is a coffee area. This was the specialty restaurants, and they have a bocce grill. It was enjoyed. And then they have food outside on a regular occasion. They set it all out buffet style, and you can walk by and get what you need. The food was good. They have an inside venue here that we ate several times for lunch. I thought that was pretty good. I had the ceviche almost every day. That was pretty good. And French fries. Very good meal. Lots of drinks. The drinks were very good. You could get about whatever you wanted here. Mixed drinks or otherwise, wine. They had entertainment every day in the evening. Here's a picture of the entertainment for the night that they had. People with torches and flames swinging them around, and the entertainment every night was enjoyable. It was about 30 to 45 minutes, usually after the sun went down when it was dark, and they had a nice stage area set up for the performers to come in and perform in the evening. They also had performers on the beach doing dancing in their traditional wardrobes, and people walking around every now and then on stilts. One evening they had a wrestling match and gave away some prizes here to some of the folks. Generally, there are lots of areas to sit around and enjoy people. On Sunday, we went into Tulum and visited the wedding party at the motel that they were at in town. The town is not much at all. We walked around for about a half hour, 45 minutes. There's not much there from an overall standpoint. On Monday, we went and spent the day at the ocean in these little cabanas. It's absolutely fabulous. It was a gorgeous day. Couldn't beat it. Nice breeze coming off the ocean. We sat there and enjoyed the sound of the ocean and the sound of music and people coming walking by. They brought you drinks whenever you need them. It was a pretty great setup from an overall most enjoyable day sitting on the beach, enjoying friends and the surf. On Tuesday, we went to the ruins of Tulum. In the morning, this is the wall around Tulum. It's on three sides. The other side is the ocean. And this site was selected because of the coral reef out there. There's a cut in it, and it allows the boats to get in closer to the land. This is the entrance through the wall. The people that inhabited this were not very tall people, so you have to duck to get in. Inside, there's plenty of ruins that have been restored. Here's the foundation of a building. We had a guide, and I would recommend getting a guide. They can help you understand what's going on, what the buildings are, from what has been restored. The grounds themselves are fairly open, and we were able to wander around and enjoy what was there. There are several markings or signs that explain what the buildings are in Spanish and in English. The buildings themselves, this is evidently a ritual building, and it has lots of carvings on the outside, and you can see where they're have it propped up and restored. Very ornate. All this is limestone that's been carved. Here's a ritual building that faces the ocean, and here's a outlook that was set right on the edge of the ocean. And again, the boats came in via the cut in the coral reef out there, and they would have commerce. These buildings are huge, and they have stood the test of time. They were built approximately 1200 AD, and you can imagine the number of hurricanes and the other things that Mother Nature has thrown at these buildings, and they're still standing and still here to see. This is a beehive, and these bees are very, very small. The video doesn't do them justice. They're about the end of your finger, and they're inside this tree as part of the hive. After going to the ruins, we went to a coral reef where we were able to swim with some turtles and some other aquatic fish and wildlife that were there. This is the pictures of the beach that we swam out on. This was a public beach. There were lots of people there, boats doing tours, boats doing fishing, boats doing recreation. Like I said, it was a public beach. Very nice beach. It was clean. And the coral reef was about 100 yards, maybe 200 or 300 yards out there. You can see where the surf's breaking out there. This is our crew that went out on to see the coral reef. They took us out on boats. We jumped out of the boats into the water. We had life jackets and snorkels on. Able to see, again, here's some fish, stingray, manta ray, floating around. The stars of the show were the turtles. There were lots of turtles, and you can see them floating around here. There's some smaller turtles and some larger turtles. They were all big, but they were in size proportion. There were some that were bigger. This is a very big one, and it had a very large fish that was kind of cleaning its shell off on the upside and the downside. The next place we went on Tuesday was the cenote, and it was another fabulous adventure for us. We all got into the cave, into the water. The water was very cool. We couldn't take our camera since it was we had to swim, and part of it was we had life jackets on and a guide and flashlights, and the cave itself was lit. Really cool. Lots of cool things that are in here. We don't have a whole lot of pictures again, but it was a great experience, and the guide was great and told us and pointed out different things in the cave that made it really interesting. We all jumped in the water. The water was at some points, I'd say about 15 feet deep, because it was definitely over our heads. Especially where we jumped in, and we would swim through parts of it, walk through parts of it, and you can see how beautiful it is. And here's the group as we start off on our adventure through the cenote. I want to thank everybody for going with us. Thank you for letting us get to know you, and thank you for being great travel partners. I hope this video captures the fun, good times, great experiences, and food that we had together. Every time I watch this or see pictures from this trip, I get a smile on my face as it just makes me happy. Hopefully you feel the same way. The final section is candid shots of everyone, and I hope that these capture the joy and love that was felt during this adventure. Enjoy the music and the pictures. Until next time.